things tend to offend us. Somebody doesn't appreciate my work. Somebody ignores us. I'm not included in something that I think I should have been included in. Somebody disagrees with me. Someone doesn't meet my expectations. Somebody's inconsiderate. Have to wait in line for someone who's moving a little slow. Waiting in traffic. Somebody swerves into your parking place you've been waiting on. Not having our opinion appreciated. People who don't believe the way we do, even about the God that we all serve. You know, if we were better at this message, we wouldn't have 900 different denominations, all who think they're the only ones that are right. I think some of those walls are starting to come down, and I hope and pray that in my lifetime I'll get to see them come all the way down, because, wow, what a force we could be in the earth if we could all just decide to love each other and stop criticizing people who don't think exactly the way we think. I have to tell you, when we get to heaven, there is not going to be a Baptist section, a Pentecostal section, a Lutheran section, a Catholic section, a Methodist section. So we've got all this life here to practice getting along. I heard a statement recently that I thought was really good. What we need to do is seek unity within diversity. Because you see, we're all different. You cannot have a good marriage if you can't unify around your differences. You have to learn how to disagree agreeably and actually appreciate the differences in other people. What a messed up world it would be if everybody was just like each one of us. Yeah, that means you too. What kind of a messed up world would it be if everybody was just like you? Yeah, We all think things might go better, but actually it really wouldn't. The Apostle Paul prayed what's referred to as apostolic prayers in Colossians, Ephesians, and Philippians. And I love to study and read those prayers. Sometimes I will even pray them over the people who attend the meetings, because I think they're just full of power. And one of those prayers is in Philippians 1, 9, and 10. And he said, "And this I pray, that your love might abound still more and more in all knowledge and in all discernment." So he's saying, look, don't be satisfied where you're at. Love more. Gain more knowledge. Have deeper discernment. Keep growing, keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. We need to never think that we've arrived and we've learned everything that we need to learn. And he said, I pray that you might approve things that are excellent, and that you may be sincere and without offense until the day of Christ. Isn't it interesting that he threw that in? It must be important. Paul could only say a certain amount of things in these prayers, and he said, oh, and by the way, I'm really praying for you that you can live without offense until the day that Christ comes. Psalm 119, 165, great peace have they who love your law. Nothing shall offend them or make them stumble. Nothing shall offend them or make them stumble. Now, after hearing this message, you will, unless you're just totally ignoring me, which I don't think you are, you will be more careful about offense for the next couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. But there's certain things that I think you can put on your prayer list, and they're important enough that you can pray about them every day, or you can confess something about them every day, or you can chat with yourself about them every day. And one of the things that I like to do is just be able to say to the Lord when I go to bed at night, Lord, I'm happy to say that I can go to sleep tonight and I'm not mad at anybody. Amen. And furthermore, I think if you want to be a really seriously committed Christian, you'll lay aside your emotions of what you think, and you'll be committed to not going to bed angry. Well, that went over like a lead balloon, didn't it? We're always waiting for the other person to make it right. Can I just tell you a secret? Whoever makes it right first is the most spiritual. Just go ahead and be first. It's good to just say in the morning, today, I choose to not be offended no matter what happens today, especially if you know that that's a weakness for you, or if you're going to be around somebody that tends to bug you, or if you work in a place where it's easy to be offended, rude people, inconsiderate people, you're not really treated the way you should be treated. Make a decision. I am not going to go to work today and be offended. I don't care what happens. God, keep me strong so I don't spend my day offended.
Thanks for listening. Learn how to live a life free of offense with today's offer, Understanding Your Triggers and Avoiding the Trap of Offense. This teaching series is available now as either a 4 CD set or digital